All right, y'all, we starting out with the 7-round liner, 7-round line. Starting out with the 7-round liner at 7 volts, 7 volts.
For those that don't remember, always make sure y'all lube up the skin. Make sure you get the skin nice and moist. You don't want to be tattooing on dry skin because it's definitely easier to kind of rip the skin. Okay, y'all, and this is another thing I can't stress enough. The tube opening, make sure it's always facing up so the machine can.
It'll be a good angle for y'all. Y'all should be able to see the needle, right?
If it's facing the opposite direction, you definitely won't get no smooth ink flow on your machine. You're gonna definitely catch your lines being a little patchy, not smooth. So look out for that. Anytime you get some lines that's not going in there well, make sure that that piece is facing the top because that could be definitely one of those reasons.
Still going to that 7 volts, 7-round liner. The outline till about right here. Go across, you're gonna come back, start hitting out shading.
Always try to work in a nice, even, consistent flow.
Hitting the stems in the inside, hit the rest of the flower, then you're about to come down and start shading. The flower's gonna be a little color in them.
I try to save the color piece for last, do the little outline, whatever I need to do, and then work into color saturation.
All right, since we about to shade, I'm shading with the 15 curve mag, and I'm about to drop down to 6 volts. It was lining at 7, I'm going down to 6. Because this still our on 4.0 machine, so it hit hard.
Yeah, I definitely always recommend dropping down to a lower speed than what you lined at, because shade, it takes time to pack in the ink. And if you're moving too fast, you definitely would chew up the skin. And you will see once it heals, the skin will be overworked. So to avoid that, slow it down, pack it in, have your patience, and just keep on moving with it. That's one thing I tell everybody. If you want to get in the tattoo industry, one of the main things is patience, because you're working on someone's skin and they will have this for a lifetime. So you always want to make sure you're putting all you can do into your patience, not rushing it at all.
Only reason why I switched over to on rotary, because like you said, them carb machines, they're heavy. They hurt your wrists.
And they also noisy.
You don't want to force the ink in the skin, you want to continue like kind of go over it softly. Let the ink build up, because we only using black right now. Yeah, it look like it's just gray, but as I'm building it up, it's getting darker. If you're learning, mainly focus on your lines, trace whatever. If you know how to draw, work on getting straight lines, straight lines, straight lines. You got the straight lines, you can always do any small tattoo. Always work on your shade to get better. And 15 curve mag at 6 volts. It's a 4.0 stroke machine, Bishop Ninja. All right, y'all, we're gonna stay at 6 volts. We're moving over to our color with the 7 curve mag.
And so far it's been 2 years since I made a review on this machine, but I definitely make another review, a more positive review, since the first one I had a little technical difficulties, but it's been running strong. And Bishop Ninja, y'all check it out.
Always recommend the small circles, try to pack that color in there. Reason why I say you run it with a slow speed, so you don't rip the skin up and you got more time to layer and pack the color in the skin.
More time to pack the color in the skin.
Wiping it down a little bit, clean it up. We move on up.
And the reason why I say move at that consistent pace, because if you go too high, come back, it's definitely gonna be sore and more pain.
All right, here we go with the 15 curve mag, starting with the shading.
And I start out with the 15 curve mag because it's the bigger needle. So I try to cover as much groundwork, and then whatever I had to come back in detail, if I had to come back in detail, I'll drop down to my 7 curve mag or 7-round line or whatever I need to do to get those details. Just like the butterfly, I had to go in with the 7-round liner to get those dots. As to the color. All right, so with the color in the butterfly, I definitely went straight in with my 7 curve mag to saturate those colors, because that detail, the 15 curve mag or flat mag, definitely would be way too big. You'll be coloring on top of your black. Thank y'all for watching.